For the most part, modern self-defense methods are like a mixed bag in which techniques from various martial arts are blended and put together. Generally, self-defense seminars and books put forward a repertoire of foolproof techniques that, in theory, will enable us to protect ourselves in the most awkward situations, provided that we practice over and over the prescribed movements until they become automatic. So it is commonly thought that self-defense is first of all an intellectual knowledge, something that, once memorized, works automatically by itself. This would explain why most people think about self-defense as a series of simple tricks you can learn with a teacher or a book. It is the myth of the secret techniques, vital points, and the inner energy. It is highly symptomatic to hear that somebody knows self-defense, knows Kung Fu, or knows Karate, like the one who knows geography or French. However, we don't say that someone knows athletics or boxing or gymnastics. We say that that person practices athletics or boxing or gymnastics. The ability to defend ourselves can only be achieved by improving certain capabilities we all have. And in order to do that, it is essential to have a clear objective and the proper training method to reach our goal. If we stop improving ourselves, in other words, if we stop training, the obtained results so far will fade away. The ideal self-defense method must develop a suitable physical conditioning, a strategy, a correct psychological attitude. A good method should require normal physical conditions, not too distant from the average person. Therefore, systems based on strength, speed, toughness, or flexibility, or methods demanding hard training sessions should be laid aside. Strategy and a right psychological attitude are the main aspects to be considered in self-defense. Strategy must be simple and at the same time universal, it is to say, valid for any occasion. A correct psychological attitude enables the practitioner to overcome fear, or rather, to act in spite of fear. Now, the aim of practicing self-defense is not to defeat the opponent, or knock him out, or immobilize him, or prove to be superior to him. The real purpose of self-defense is that of preserving the person's physical well-being. So trying to avoid trouble or running away are actually the best two options we have in front of danger. Only when there's no choice should we carry out actions that make it possible for us to nullify the aggressor or facilitate our getaway. For a self-defense method to be useful, it must primarily pose these four questions. Which is the most suitable mental attitude to overcome an aggression? What strategy can enable me to stand up to somebody stronger than me or to several opponents? What if they carry weapons? Which is my physical condition and how can I improve it without excess time or great strain? What am I actually pursuing? To become a champion? To get strong? To be able to protect myself in any situation? To develop self-confidence? The answer to these questions will give us the structure of any method we might consider. In this way, it's not difficult to see that the collection of techniques which are usually presented in seminars and books hardly fit any logical methodology. The Tsun system simply applies 5 basic strategical principles that empower the practitioner to react intelligently even if he is panic-stricken. 1. Go to meet your enemy protecting your body's vital points with your arms and your legs. And if the way is free, attack continuously. 2. If the way is obstructed, stick to your opponent. 3. Use your sensitivity, and if your opponent is stronger, yield. 4. If your opponent shrinks back, go after him. 5. If you feel a strength void in your opponent, attack through it. 1. Go to meet your enemy protecting your body's vital points with your arms and your legs. This is what we refer to in Tsun as the universal solution. And if the way is free, attack continuously.